You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey everybody, back with another Fat Jack show. We are here to show you guys some cool books. Maybe you guys can do some holiday shopping. The holidays are fast approaching, so got a lot of cool stuff. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fat Jack's Comicrypt show on The Experience. I'm Elias.
And I'm Zach.
And we are here to show you guys some cool books this week. I got a nice mix of everything. As always, I like to keep it varied. I like to get some new stuff, some old stuff in there. Say hello as you guys file in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. And if you guys aren't subscribed already, please do so. We are aiming for 2,500 subscribers on The Experience right now. We are oh so close, so let's keep it going there. I don't have much to say about new books this week because I didn't read anything this week.
Ooh.
I had no time to read anything this week. It's been a really busy week for me. Zach, can you vaguely describe some of your favorite stuff this week?
I don't know how to describe it vaguely without giving it away. My favorite was X-Men Blue Origins. That was by far my favorite this week. Really enjoyed it. It's about Mystique and Nightcrawler. Highly recommend it if you like those characters.
We completely sold out of copies here at the shop, so that's why I didn't read it. Definitely not just because I was busy. But yeah, next week is a pretty light week, honestly. Don't have a ton of polls. But comment below what you guys are reading. There's a lot of good stuff to read these days. New Poison Ivy next week, I know that. So I have high hopes for that issue. Alrighty. Well, let's do our review segment from last week. Let's do a quick review. We had the Constantine official movie adaptation comic from the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie. In beautiful shape, very fine near mint is the grade that we had it at, and $17 was the price. This is a very cool book I discovered here in our deep back issue collection. Then we had a Death of Superman old trade, actually. This is a trade. Very fine minus was the grade. $10 was the price. Then we had first appearance of Pybok, one of my favorite scrolls, in FF 358. Fine/very fine was the grade on this one for $10. Then we had a G.I. Joe key in G.I. Joe 68, a real American hero. Fine was the grade. This is first appearance of the Worms, first appearance of Frostbite, first appearance Battle Force 2000, bunch of guys. So fine was the grade, $4 was the price. Then we had the first appearance of the concept of trauma, an Incredible Hulk, $3.94. Very fine plus was the grade, $3 was the price. Then we had Miracle Man, #1 from Eclipse. Very fine, near mint is the grade. Beautiful shape, $18 was the price. Then we had the first appearance of everyone's favorite Galactus Herald, Morg, in Silver Surfer 70. Very fine was the grade. Morg. M-O-R-G. But yeah, it is M-O-R-G as a spoof on, the actual noun. First Appearance Morgue, very fine was the grade. $8 was the price.
Oh, more.
M-O-R-G. Like
Yeah,
a morgue.
like a morgue.
Yeah, like the place.
I get it.
Then we had Spawn #1. This is a very nice book right here. Very fine plus was the grade. $60 was the price. Then we had book 1 from a very cool 3-part Elseworlds story. Superman the Dark Side, book 1. Very fine near man was the grade. $5 is the price. Hey, Jamil, how you doing? I got some stuff I think you'll like today, Jamil, but I am going to keep you waiting for a little bit for it. Yes. Then I had Superman 82, a nice foil cover here. Very fine plus was the grade. $5 was the price. Then I had Wolverine 59, very fine plus for $4. And finally, we had Wolverine 61, very fine plus for $5. All right. Let's jump into some new stuff to catch you up on incentive variance. You got that, Zach? Amazon's Attack issue 2 came out this week. This is sort of the companion book to Wonder Woman right now, showing you the greater effects of the ban on Themyscirians and Amazonians. So this is a very fine near mint copy of the 1 in 25 incentive variant. This art is by Vasco Georgiev, and this is $14.99 for the 1 in 25 Amazon's Attack #2. It's a pretty cool cast. Mary Marvel and a bunch of other Amazonians are featured in this book, and they're stuck in America while this ban on Amazons is going on.
We got a lot. I don't know.
Not a lot, but a few. Plus, you got a sign.
Then we have Flash #3 by Simon Spurrier and Mike Deodato Jr. This is only a few issues deep into this brand new Flash series. I'm curious what you guys think about it. Personally, I haven't read it because I just don't think Mike Deodato is much of a Flash artist. I just don't feel like he's super kinetic like that. I do enjoy his art in general, but I just don't really picture him as a Flash artist. But this is the 1 in 25 incentive by Christian Ward. Pretty trippy cover there. Very fine near mint is the grade. $14.99 is the price. Then we had Green Arrow #6, brand new from this week. This is the 1 in 25 incentive by Homare. $14.99 is the price. Very fine near mint is the grade. Green Arrow has been a lot of fun, and luckily it got expanded from 6 issues to some more, along with Green Lantern and stuff like that. Favorite Flash artist? Do you have a favorite Flash artist, David?
Carmine Infantino.
Carmine Infantino. Yeah, that's a great choice. Yeah, in general, I want someone who's going to feel a little more kinetic. I feel like Mike Deodato is very he's good at like musculature and stuff like that. I just don't really picture him as a Flash artist, I guess.
The one thing that made Carmine so special was he had the after effect images.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
They had that one from one of the animated stories, and it gave a whole different flavor to the story.
That's true. That was very cool. I do like that a lot. What we get?
Just a bunch of boxes and something.
Is this all the lunar stuff?
Yeah, it's a bunch of lunar stuff and then air cuts.
Oh, that's very good. Did we just stack these by the rightmost cabinet or is there anything back? Like on that big metal cart dolly thing. You just stack those on there. Sorry, we got our comics for next week a little bit later than usual. And of course it was while we were running this. Anyways, next up we got Something's Killing the Children #35. Virgin variant for $8.99, what they were calling the unlock cover. This is the final issue of Something's Killing the Children for the foreseeable future. This is a pretty successful James Tynion IV book. Amazing writer, just killing it in the indie landscape right now. It's pretty busy. This is a very fine near mint copy of the last issue for now. Variant here for $8.99. And finally, from this week, we have Static Shadows of Dakota, issue 7. This is the final issue for Static for now. This is by Aki Bright. It's a pretty cool cover with his hand reaching out there. $14.99 is the price. Very fine near mint is the grade. I really want DC to return to this seasonal format. They only really did it for 2 books that I can think of, which was Swamp Thing by Ram V and now Static, where they let the audience know that the book wasn't going to just end or take be gone without, any notice. Basically, they had the seasonal format so that you knew the book was going to come back, but it gave the creators more time to flesh out another arc. So I really enjoyed that format. I wish they would bring that back. DC has just been ending stuff after 6 issues left and right. And I really wish they would just bring the seasonal format back so that we know to expect some more and when we can expect it. All right, here's a few older incentive variants to finish off this rack. We got the premiere variant of Tony Stark Iron Man #1. Very fine near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. Then we have Trial of the Amazons #1, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Raphael Albuquerque. Very fine near mint was the grade. $5 was the price. Next we have 2099 Alpha #1, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Ryan Stegman. This is a very fine near mint grade for $15. Sorry, not the 1 in 25. This is actually a 1 in 50. 1 in 50 incentive variant. So you had to get 50 copies of the regular thing to get one of these. Next up, we have Uncanny Avengers. Uncanny Avengers #1, 1 in 50 incentive variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $13 is the price. Then we have Uncanny Inhumans issue 0. It's a 0 issue by Jeromo Pena. Really like his stuff. Very fine near mint is the grade. $9 is the price. If I have enough here, I'll do a little bit of the old stuff to break it up a little bit. But I'll have to see. Next up, we got Uncanny X-Force #1 by Ron Garney on this incentive right here. Very fine near mint was the grade. $10 is the price. This is a 1 in 50 incentive. Thank you, Zach. Those usually come on like Wednesday or Thursday.
Did that have the Wolverine versus Predator in it?
Huh?
Wolverine versus Predator.
No, that just came out this week.
Someone was asking about it and we couldn't find it.
Huh? Why not? What do you mean?
We both looked and couldn't find it.
Any issues in the back issues? Or this?
For that. We both looked. We were both like, huh. I don't see it.
Oy, oy, oy. Happy birthday, Kenneth. Yes, make sure you guys hit that like button before Nick pops in. He's the like police. All right, finally for this rack, we got Uncanny X-Force #1. This is the Chris Anka variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. Alrighty. What else do I got? Probably gonna jump to some bundles. I'm gonna make you guys anticipate the old stuff because I don't have a ton of it, but there's some nice stuff for sure. Gonna take down the review rack from last week.
Nice shave.
Huh?
No, someone said nice shave.
Oh.
Thanks. No Shave November is over, so I cut my hair, I cut my face.
So, back to this. I don't think the beard is for me. My box I have down here, so it's alright. I'm just tossing it for now. I don't think a beard is not my thing, you know. Zach can do a beard though. I think you can pull it off.
I think you look better with a beard.
Thank you. All right, let's get into some bundles real quick. This is the full Fear Itself bundle. The only variant in this whole bundle, the only non-main cover, is for #1 right here. Fear Itself 1-7. This is a really fun Marvel event. I think it's one of the stronger Marvel events. You can kind of compare it to Blackest Night in that there is a variety of Asgardian weapons created, similar to Mjolnir, that different heroes and villains wield in this series. So this is a really fun one. Fear Itself 1-7. If you're curious about the grades, I would say they vary from very fine plus to very fine near mint. And this whole bundle is just $20. Next up, we got Ion, all 12 issues of Ion Guardian of the Universe by Ron Mars. 1-12 here you can have for just $16. Then we have Green Lantern Lost Army, the full 6-issue miniseries of this from 2015. If you're curious about the grades, I would say very fine to very fine near mint is the range here. All 6 issues for $10. Next up, we got Infinity Inc. from 2007. This is all 12 issues of this series by Peter Milligan and Max Fiumara, featuring Steel and many more characters. This is 1-12 for $15. Next up, we got Dead Men Tell No Tales, all 4 issues, complete series for $4. Then we have a complete story arc from the Marvel Knights era of Fantastic Four, just 4. This is issue 15 through issue 18 for $6. Then from Wildstorm, we have Red Herring 1-6, all 6 issues of this book for just $6. From Image, 2005 Image, early Image, we have Season of the Witch, issue 0 to issue 4. So this is a complete series of this book for just $6. Next up, we have Criminal Macabre, complete series, issue 1 through issue 4 for just $6. Then we have Criminal Macabre, My Demon Baby miniseries, all 4 issues of this for $6. Then we have a complete story arc from Nomad from the early 90s. Nomad issue 16 to 21. A very odd and rare pairing, I would say, of Nomad and Man-Thing is featured in this bundle, which is pretty cool. Just $6 for this complete story arc. And finally, for this batch, we have Next Men Aftermath by John Burns, a complete story arc, issue 40 to 44 for $8. Right, that's it for bundles on this side. I'm going to take down this rack. Let's do that backwards. Can you put these towards the front of that middle box, and then can we the next batch? No, behind the first batch. Yeah. And do some more of the second batch. Continue through the rack. And these can go back on the wall if you want to do that. You can. All right, back into some incentive variants. We got Uncanny X-Force number 2 by Ed McGuinness. I really love Ed's stuff. This is a 1 in 50 incentive variant for $12. Very fine, near mint is the grade. Next up, from 2018, we have Uncanny X-Men number 1 by Cliff Chang. Very fine, near mint was the grade. $10 is the price. This is a 1 in 25 incentive variant. Uncanny X-Force for Mr. Towers. Nice claim. Leave that in front of you, Zach. Mr. Towers already has a bag
The spiral one.
in the boxes. Yeah. It's a good spiral outfit.
Yeah, it doesn't scream spiral to me though. Except the boots. Boots with the fur. With the fur.
All right. We'll put that in your bag. Next up, we got the 1 in 25 incentive for Uncanny X-Men number 1 by Carlos Pacheco. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $13 is the price. Next up, we got some War of the Realms variants, another big Marvel event featuring Asgardians and Asgardian lore. The 9 realms, I guess I would say. War of the Realms number 1. This is the 1 in 50 incentive variant by Joe Quesada. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. Just $10 for a 1 in 50 incentive. Next up, we got War of the Realms number 1. This is just a regular old variant by Sana Takeda. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $6 is the price. Following that, we have War of the Realms number 3. 1 in 50 incentive variant by Billy Tan. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $6 is the price. Jumping another couple of issues, we have War of the Realms 5, 1 in 50 incentive variant by Mark Teixeira. Very fine near mint is the grade. $8 is the price. Maybe a few more. Then I have War of the Realms issue 6, a 1 in 50 incentive variant cover for just $10. Very fine near mint is the grade. Artist on this one is Arena Nordsal. And then I have Wasp number 1. Very fine near mint. It's the grade. $9 is the price for a 1 in 25 incentive variant of Wasp number 1 by Al Ewing. Then we have Wildcats number 3, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Jeff Spokes. They just wrapped up the Wildcat series and the Wildstorm mini, I guess, short stories, whatever you want to call it, across the Batman Brave and the Bold book. This is a very fine plus copy for $9.
I really enjoyed that series. I was how they finished it.
Yeah. Then we have what's the furthest place from here? Number 2, 1 in 50 incentive variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $15 is the price. Then we got this very gnarly Wolverine incentive variant here. This is issue 29, 1 in 25 incentive. Very fine plus is the grade. $13 is the price. And finally, we have X-Men number 1 from the vampire era. What was the name of that arc? They opened up X-Men.
The vampire.
It was a vampire arc. Yeah, pretty weird. Very fine plus is the grade. This is a 1 in 75 incentive variant. So you got to get 75 copies of the real thing. To get one of these is $20 for this one. Is that a claim or is that a question? Please say claim in front of the book so I can try and gather. Or a statement, yeah.
X-Men.
Wolverine, X-Men. All right. I will put these two in your bag. Thank you for claiming. Well, I'm going to fill those two gaps that you just created with a couple more incentive variants. We have a connecting incentive variant that was connecting with a bunch of other mutant or X-Men related books at the time. This is a 1 in 75 incentive variant. Very fine. Near mint is the grade. $20 is the price. And finally, X-Men Battle of the Atom number 2 by Assad Rabiq. Very fine. Plus is the grade. $12 is the price. All right. That's it for that rack. I'm going to take down these bundles up here. And I'm going to replace it with more bundles.
Woo.
First up, we got Secret Avengers, issue 16 through 18. This is a complete story arc. This is by Warren Ellis. For just $6, you can have this complete bundle right here. Secret Avengers with a fun little horizontal cover there. It reads vertical, but the cover is horizontal. Next up, we got Black Mask, full 3-parter series right here. These guys got a nice little spine there. Black Mask 1 through 3 for $8. Yes, I think it's that Black Mask from DC. But it looks like some sort of origin issue. All right, this is a big bundle right here. We got all 18 issues of Supreme Power from Marvel's Max title by J. Michael Straczynski, featuring Hyperion, Nighthawk, all those cool guys. I really enjoy that team, Dr. Spectrum. This is a hefty bundle. It says 23, let's call it $20, 20 even.
Have you read it?
I have not, but I own them and I should read them.
I did read them and they are good. It's not a comic book story per se. It's more of a realistic, what if they were alive on our world type story.
Okay, cool. I like what if stories like that. And yeah, it's dealing with, characters who have insane amounts of power, and maybe that's not always the greatest thing. All right, Make Two. Take care. Catch you next time. Alrighty. Next up, we got a Green Arrow Rebirth bundle from his Rebirth era. We got issue 10 through 17 right here. Complete story arc for $10. Next up, we got a complete story arc from Mass Effect for $9. Sorry, not a complete story. It's a bunch of one-shots from the Dark Horse Mass Effect series. Then we have a complete Connor Hawk 6-issue mini. Connor Hawk Dragon's Blood. Connor is, of course, in this current Green Arrow book, which has been a lot of fun. This is the complete series for just $8. Next up, we got the complete series of Spellbinders from Marvel, a very different Marvel title. Issue 1 through 6 for $7. From DC, we have Bloodhound, issue 1 through 5, complete series for just $4. The other side right now, if you're just joining us, these are all incentive variant covers. Incentive variant covers. I'm doing incentives and bundles right now. And then a little bit later, I'm going to show off some older Marvel and DC books from, I would say, the 70s to the 80s. A few of them are actually even late 60s. So. But yeah, if you have any specific questions about these, I got some Uncanny X-Men, I got War of the Realms, Wasp, Wildcats, what's the furthest place from here? X-Men, and an X-Men Battle of the Atom miniseries. So let me know if you have any questions about those. Next up from Boom, we have the complete Codebreakers series. This is issue 1 through 4 for $5. Then we have Ultraverse Prime, issue 9 through 11, complete story arc for $5. And from Top Cow and Image, we have Rising Stars Untouchable. This is also by J. Michael Straczynski. Issue 1 through 5, complete series for $6. And finally, Rising Stars Voices of the Dead miniseries, complete 1 through 6 for $7. All right, I'm going to take these incentive variants down off this rack.
Straczynski was very busy for a while.
Yeah. It's crazy how many credits some of these guys rack up.
Especially since they were doing so much TV before.
Yeah. Straczynski right now is working on Captain America. I've really been enjoying the series so far. It's cool flashbacks to Steve's years before he was a super soldier, kind of showing the effect of World War II in America on society. So it's been very good. Alrighty. Let's jump into some more incentive variants. We have X-Men Legacy number 1. This is a 1 in 50 incentive variant by Care Andrews. Very fine near mint is the grade. $18 is the price. X-Men Legacy number 1 by Simon Spurrier. Can you tell the audience a little bit about this, Zach?
X-Men Legacy. It's a Legion spotlight if you're a fan of Legion. It also introduces, if you've read Way of X and Legion of X, the romance between Blindfold and Legion originates in this comic. It's like a deep psychological dive on him, his powers, his relationship with his dad, that sort of thing. So if you're a Legion fan, it's a must read.
Yeah. We have not only issue 1, but issue 2. This is a 1 in 50 incentive variant as well. For just $15, it's by Paul Davidson. Very fine, near mint is the grade. I still have to watch the Legion show. Still haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
No, but I don't think it's very like X-Men-y.
I don't think it's very X-Men-y, but I think it's very Legion-y.
Yeah, but I'm like, I want an X-Men show.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Gifted?
I watched like a little bit of it because I love Polaris, but it was just so not correct. It was like the Fenris twins
It was very
are the
weird.
main characters. Like the Fenris twins.
Yeah.
Like that was a decision.
It was very odd.
The Nazi incest.
But it was
couple.
very much like, it was very much like a low budget live action comic show.
Yeah.
They just,
The Cuckoos were there.
if that existed during Disney Plus, it would have had a lot more budget, I think. Then to follow that up, we have issue 3 of X-Men Legacy by Adrian Alfona. Very fine. Plus is the grade. $20 is the price. How you doing, Thomas? And we have issue 4. So we have 4 consecutive issues of X-Men
What?
Legacy. This variant is by Pascal Ferry. This is a 1 in 50 incentive variant. Very fine near mint for just $10. $10 for 1 in 50. Then we got a few X-Men Red incentive variants from Al Ewing. X-Men Red is dealing with Arakko and the new mutant colony on Mars. This is issue 2 of X-Men Red, 1 in 25 incentive. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. Next up, we got X-Men Red, issue 3, 1 in 25. Very fine is the grade. $20 is the price.
That's Stormcaster.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fat Jack's Comicrypt. Hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. Hope you're getting excited for the holidays. We're hoping today we can help you guys find some gifts to give this holiday season. Right, Zach?
Yeah. How we doing? How we doing?
Subscribe to the experience.
Subscribe to the experience. We're trying to hit that 2,500 goal, and we're very close. So subscribe, please. That would be nice. Holiday gift for this channel. Last up for the variants, we still have X-Men Red again. X-Men Red number 10, which features Storm and Vulcan fighting it out. 2 Omega level mutants duking it out for superiority. We all know Storm's better than him, so sorry, Vulcan. Yeah, Al Ewing. I don't know who the cover artist is. I don't know how to check that. This was a one-time deal.
No, they didn't signature anything.
Oh, there's more variants. There's more variants. We've got Action Comics 1047. I don't know what number that is. I couldn't tell you. 1047, whatever. It's a very fine near mint. That's what NM stands for, right? By Johnson.
Cool thing about DC is they put them.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
They do that, yeah. That's real helpful.
That is helpful.
Go Birds! What's the game going on right now? I think there's a football game running right now. If I'm not mistaken. But yes, go Birds. I don't know much about football, but I know go Birds.
Go Birds!
6-0 Eagles. Dang, all right. Action Comics 1047, 1 in 25 incentive by Lucio Perillo for $7. The issue after that is Action Comics 1048, 1 in 25 incentive by Rafael Sarmento. Very fine near mint is the grade, $13 is the price. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you. We appreciate it. Action Comics 1049, 1 in 25 incentive by Mario Fox, Facilo, and Prasad Rao, I want to say. Very fine near mint is the grade, $10 is the price. To finish up this rack, we have a couple Action Comics 1050 big jumbo issue of Action Comics celebrating 1,050 issues of Action Comics. This is a 1 in 25 incentive by John Boy Myers. Very fine near mint is the grade, $17 is the price. And finally, got a pretty nice one right here. This is Action Comics 1050 1 in 50 incentive variant by Al Berrionuevo and Annette Walk. Very fine near mint is the grade. $45 is the price. What's the price on the X-Men Legacy? Well, we got issue 1 through 4. If you're interested in all 4, I'm happy to make you a deal. But issue 1, well, first of all, these are all 1 in 50 incentives. 1 in 50 incentive variants. Number 1 is 18, number 2 is 15, number 3 is 20, and number 4 is 10. So 18, 15, 20, 10, if you're interested in all 4. You want to do on all 4? All right, let's see. Let's do a quick total here, and I can make you a deal. We got 62, 10, 63, so close. If you want all 4, I could give them to you for $50. $50 for all 4. You let me know if that interests you. We can hook that up. All right, but for now, that's it for the incentive rack. We're going to move back to the bundles rack. And before you guys know it, all right, deal. Great. The Bakara. Thank you for that claim. We appreciate it.
Should I make a note?
Yeah. Here, if you want to just kind of make a note on the bag, just be like 4 X-Men Legacy for 50. Before you know it, sorry to interrupt myself, we'll be doing some older Marvel and DC books. I got some cool stuff, so get excited. All right, that's it for this rack. I'm going to take down these bundles. Supreme Power, Green Arrow, Mass Effect, Connor Hawk, Spellbinders, and more. These are going away. Next up, we got Broken Pieces 0 through 5 complete series for $7. We have The Scream, all 4 issues of this miniseries from Dark Horse for just $4. Another J. Michael Straczynski book from Image. We have Apocalypse Al, issue 1 through 4, all 4 issues, complete series for $6. Then from Warren Ellis, we have Black Gas 2, issue 1 through 3, complete series for $4. We Got a boys bundle. Issue 44 to 47, complete arc for $6. Then we have from IDW, G.I. Joe First Strike, a Hasbro comic book event. We have, it's a full First Strike bundle. So we got First Strike G.I. Joe, we got First Strike Optimus Prime. This is a big tie-in event. All these from the First Strike line for $10. Then we have the official movie adaptation of G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra from IDW, issue 1 through 6 for $9. Then we have Black Hawk from Howard Chaykin, issue 1, 2, and 3, complete series of Black Hawk right here for $10. Then we have a Suicide Squad Rebirth complete story arc here, issue 21 to 25 for $8. Then we have a new 52 Green Arrow complete story arc, issue 10 to 16 for just $9. We have Green Lantern 47 through 52, complete story arc of Green Lantern right here from New 52 era. If I'm not mistaken, this is building up into Blackest Night at this point. This is $9 for this whole bundle. And finally, a pretty unusual series, if you know this character. This is Guy Gardner, Warrior. This is a complete story arc from 22 to 26 here
I thought he was a Green Lantern.
for just $6. Exactly, that's why it's so odd. What the heck is going on out there? Hooting and hollering.
They changed him for a short time. He also opened up a nightclub called the Warriors.
Oh, really? Huh. Guy Gardner stays busy.
They are being loud up there.
Seriously.
Is there a protest? It sounds like it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because it's someone in a megaphone and then
I
chanting.
thought it was like something like game related.
No, doesn't it sound like some kind of...
Game update 7 to 6, San Francisco. Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, I'm going to clear this rack of incentive variants. This can go at the end of the middle box. And this can go at the back of this box. Thank you. Let's finish off this batch of incentive variants.
Stuff before.
Yeah. We're almost to the old stuff. But first, we have Action Comics 1050, 1 in 75 incentive variant. This is a wraparound cover. So this is just Superman on the front, and then it features a bunch of his adversaries along the backside. This is a really nice variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $50 is the price. This is a very nice book and a very beautiful cover. $50. It's a big one. 1 in 75. Not quite 100, but 1 in 75. It's a cool wraparound. Next up, we got Action Comics 1051, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Jack Herbert. This is very fine near mint grade for $10. If they come down this street, we're done for. Action Comics 1054, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Yasmin Flores Montanez. Very fine near mint is the grade. $5 is the price. They are coming down the street, aren't they? Yeah. Action Comics 1055, 1 in 25 incentive by Al Nuevo and Annette Walk. Very fine near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. It's a very cool cover featuring Steel in both his superhero uniform and Henry Irons, the human. Next up, we got Action Comics 1056. Very fine near mint is the grade. $7 is the price. So 1 in 25 incentive by Juanjo Lopez. You got something.
I was gonna say you could hit him up. You need a drummer?
Next up, we got Amazing Spider-Man, pivoting to the end of the Nick Spencer run of ASM featuring Kindred. I really enjoyed this Nick Spencer run. I thought it was a refreshing use of a lot of obscure Spider-Man villains throughout this whole run. And at the forefront of it was this brand new villain named Kindred. Very fine near mint is the grade on this 1 in 25 incentive variant for ASM 73 for $8. Then we got some jumbo issues. This is issue 74 of Nick Spencer's run, the final issue of Nick Spencer's run. But this is the Legacy 875, so pretty big landmark for them here. This is what they were calling at the time the foreshadow variants. They did a few of these foreshadow ones, basically showing what the next arc of ASM was going to include. Very fine near mint is the grade on this one. $15 is the price. This is a 1 in 25 incentive. And then for that same issue, we have a 1 in 50 incentive by Mark Bagley, ASM issue 74. This is a very fine near mint copy for $15. Then the issue after that is ASM 75. Now you're entering the Beyond Corporation era when I dropped off of this book, which was this right here, Zeb Wells. Very fine near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. This is a 1 in 25 incentive for ASM 75. Featuring Peter, Ben, and the UFOs, which I love the UFOs. And they put Peter in a coma. So that was bad. But you know better.
This is the issue I dropped.
Yeah.
That's like good salesmanship.
I'm just being honest. You've done the same.
I'm not resigning.
It wasn't for me. Maybe somebody else liked it. I just like the Nick Spencer run. I mean, you know, Spidey is a very divisive character sometimes based on his arcs. The following issue is ASM 76. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $15 is the price. Then we have issue 77 of ASM. Very fine near mint is the grade. $8 is the price. This is a 1 in 25 incentive. And finally, for this rack, we have ASM 93. This is the first time that Ben Reilly became the new character Chasm, was in ASM number 93. While I don't care for this character, I do like his costume very much. This is ASM 93, 1 in 25 incentive by Gerardo Sandoval. Very fine near mint is the grade. $25 is the price.
Did you read the Dark X-Men issue with him in it?
Yeah.
He was so funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
He was so funny. He was like, "Oh, never mind. Bye."
Like that's like Ben Reilly characterization for me. Like Dark Web was not though. But that felt like him to me. That those few pages there.
Yeah, those 3 panels. I was like, "I live for you. You're a king."
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm out.
I remember what those petals stand for.
Yeah. All right. Clearing these bundles. every minute I talk about something else is a minute closer to the old that everyone loves so much. Another Guy Gardner bundle. Guy Gardner, Warrior from 1995. This is 27 to 31. And this is Green Lantern number 60, as it is compiling the complete Capital Punishment story arc from Guy Gardner. Issue 27 to 31 and Green Lantern 60. Full bundle for just $7. A pretty underrated DC duo that it looks like DC was trying to rebrand and make them cool and interesting again. Hawk and Dove, issue 1 through 5, complete series here for just $4. Looks like it's by Mike Barron on writing there. I actually had not seen this prior.
So that's the newer Hawk and Dove, not the original Hawk and Dove.
They're out of uniform, I guess, and they're just somewhat military related, I guess.
The original, I think, was done by Steve Ditko.
Yeah. I love me some Ditko. Next up, we got The Helm, issue 1 through 4 from Dark Horse, complete series, right here for just $6. Then we have House of Mystery from 2010, issue 26 to 30 from Vertigo. This is a complete story arc. Oh, that is a claim. Okay. My mistake. All right, Thomas, this is for you. House of Mystery story arc for $6. Thomas Bishop when you get a chance. Next up, we got Impulse complete story arc, issue 18 to issue 22.
For who? It's not showing up.
Thomas Bishop. That's because it's on Facebook. That's why you don't see it there. Complete story arc for $6. This is issue 18 to 22. And then we have issue 22 to 27 of Impulse complete story arc. All right, Impulse for Nick.
Yeah,
I should, but I'm not. I don't know. And then 23 to 26 of Impulse for $5. Claiming all the Impulse.
all of it? All three?
Yeah. Got a lot of Impulse bundles in here. Impulse 29 to 35. Full story arc for $10. Issue 30 to 36, complete story arc of Impulse for $8. Issue 37 to 43, complete story arc of Impulse for $8. Issue 12 to 20 of Impulse, complete story bundle for $16.
Is this all the same run?
Yep.
You could probably get the whole run just in bundles alone for a deal.
Maybe even is a deal.
44 to 50 complete for $8. And 80 to 89 for $13. I guess I should fill this slot with 2 more. Inferno from 1997, DC, complete series
Not mine.
for $5.
Neither of mine.
And Judge Dredd, Legends of the Law, issue 11 to 13, complete story arc. DC had Judge Dredd? Huh. In the 90s, I guess. Or
They would have
95,
done a crossover.
1995. I know they did a Batman crossover, but I didn't realize they just wrote a straight up Judge Dredd book. $4 for this complete story arc. I think we out impulsed him. What else, Zach?
I don't know much about Impulse.
I just have a couple there. As always, let us know any issues you guys are looking for, and we'll always keep an eye out for them.
You got this Bob.
I want to help you complete your collections.
Well, you guys, anything you want? Yeah, I just read that, so I knew which issue it was.
Just waiting for that one. I'll take these, I guess. Alrighty, that's it for this rack. And I'm going to take these incentive variants down.
You gotta wonder, how well would Judge Dredd work with Daredevil?
Daredevil. That'll be a cool matchup. The current Daredevil book has been very strong. Wait, the back. And you can put the board if you want. The thingy thing. Before. Right there. Perfecto. All right, that's it for that rack. A couple more incentives that I have on hand were from the Zebwells ASM run. This is issue 8. 1 in 25 incentive variant by Patrick Gleason. It's a pretty cool cover here of Spidey tearing out of his old suit to get into his new one. This is a very fine near mint grade for $8. And then we have ASM 14. Very nice cover here. This is the 1 in 25 incentive. This is also the first appearance of Hallows Eve.
Woo!
Very fine near mint is the grade. $10 is the price. All right, I'm gonna get into the old stuff.
I hope Jamil's still there, but I did make you wait a while.
All right. First up, we got Amazing Spider-Man issue 166. A very fun holiday issue right here, just in time, of the Lizard and Stegron teaming up against Spidey. Fine minus is the grade, $9 is the price. Very fun book right here from 1976. No, I'm not going to do that. Next up, we got Batman 346. Fine is the grade. $6 is the price. Batman saying, "You're mad, Two-Face. This is carrying your split personality too far." I can't quite gather what's happening based on the cover here. It looks like Harvey has weaponized both sides of his personality. But yeah, pretty silly cover right here. Split down the middle. Half a Hero is the name of the story arc, it looks like. Batman 346. Fine for $6. Next up, we got a special edition.
Claim.
All right. We have a special edition of Batman number 608 by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. This is Hush era, so it's pretty cool. This is a New York Post exclusive. New York Post exclusive edition. Very fine is the grade for $7. 2001. Jim Lee drew that. That's the year I was born. Next up, we have Captain America, issue 207. This is when Falcon is now on the title and in the book from 1976. We have issue 207 of Cap, fine minus for $7.
Born in 2001. Oof.
Here's a cool one. We have FF number 5.
Clean Captain America.
Nick, leave some for the other people. Come on. Fantastic Four King Size Special number 5. This is the first appearance of Psycho Man, one of my favorite Fantastic Four villains. This is a very good / fine copy for $55. This is a thick book, and they brag that it's no reprints for this King Size Special. There's a Silver Surfer bonus story. This features the Inhumans, Black Panther, and a surprising announcement from Mr. Fantastic. Very cool book right here. King Size Special, FF number 5 for $55. Then we have a fun book that I haven't seen in quite some time. This is Marvel's Fun and Games number 8. This is an actual game book that you could draw and solve some puzzles in. And as a result, yes, this is drawn in a little bit, crossword puzzles, stuff like that. But the poster inside is a Ghost Rider poster. That is still intact. It's a fold-out poster. Very cool. Fine minus is the grade. $5 is the price. Next up, I have a Spectacular Spider-Man Annual, issue 2. First appearance of Rapier. Fine plus is the grade. $5
Claim.
is the price. Then, not an annual, a main series edition of Spectacular Spider-Man. This is issue 3, introducing Lightmaster. Fine minus is the grade. $9 is the price. Next up, I got Star Wars number 46 from Marvel's time on Star Wars. This is a fine minus copy for $5. Next up, we got the first print of The Death of Superman, issue 75 of Superman. This is a direct edition. First print, very fine plus is the grade. $8 is the price. And then we have issue 79 of Superman, very fine plus for $150. All right, Jamil's going to claim Star Wars. You should have a bag already. All right, here's a cool one. I got Swamp Thing number 9. This is not the last, but the second to last. Bernie Wrightson Swamp Thing. Fine Plus is the grade. $30 is the price. Beautiful Swamp Thing cover right there. Just 20 cents back in the day. And finally, yeah, really nice Swamp Thing. And finally, we have Tales of Suspense, issue 74. Very good plus is the grade. As you'll notice, the front cover's corner has a chunk taken out of it there. So very good plus. $18 is the price. The Final Sleep. Very nice Kirby cover right there of Tales of Suspense, issue 74.
All right, so that's my oldies there.
We will be right back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
There's a comic book universe on the streets of Cleveland. Hero Tomorrow Comics is debuting
Violante, the Undead.
Get the new issue or the entire acclaimed library live on Kickstarter.
I'm coming for you, Cleveland.
Details at clevelandsuperhero.com.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show, on The Experience, comic culture and sales.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fat Jacks Comicrypt show. We're here in Philly on another rainy day, another rainy Sunday. Hopefully you guys have better weather where you are. Thank you guys for joining us as always. You only got 10 minutes left for this week. Any final claims of anything I have up here, please let me know. Let me see, actually, real quick. Let me check my calendar. So next week, there will be no show. So heads up on that. So the 10th of December, there won't be a Fat Jack show. But the week after that, we should be back. Still going on is our 50% back issue sale. 50% off back issues in the shop. So we're talking in-store purchases. So if you guys are local, please come on by and take advantage of that while it's still going on. Got a lot of back issues here.
Includes everything. if you buy them.
If you buy it in person, yeah, that's right. Swamp 9. So I had this at a fine plus. There's some of the cover missing, not completely, but the first layer of paper from the cover is off there, so that brought it down, as well as a crease on the cover here. So I had this at a fine plus, and we're asking $30 for this. This is second to last Bernie Wrightson Swamp Thing issue. So let us know if you're interested in that one, John. All right, I'm going to take down these bundles. Lots and lots and lots of impulse.
Sure you don't want any more impulse? Last chance.
A lot of impulse. Jump into some more bundles to wrap up the show. We got Kin, full series 1 through 6 for $7. From Oni Press, we have Kissing Chaos issue 1 through 8 complete series for $7. We have Lady Mechanica full series for $8. Lucy Street today. We have The Mark issue 1 through 4 full series for $4. John, let me know if you are interested in that Swamp Thing. Maybe I can knock it down a few bucks. Next up, we have New 52 Futures End issue 13 through 18 for $7. Then we have Futures End 31 through 36 full bundle for $7. Then we have 37 through 42 for $7. So there's a bunch of Futures End bundles for you. All right, no problem, John. Next up, we got Last Sin of Mark Grimm, issue 1 through 4, complete series for $4. Some more Mass Effect number 1s for $9. And then we have Kinetic complete limited series 1 through 6 for $6. I need a couple more.
I don't know what to say when you're not on screen.
Something interesting.
I don't know how to
Be interesting.
I don't know what to say.
Amber, Guns of Avalon 1 through 3 complete set for just $5. Final Crisis Superman Beyond 3D. This is a 3D comics right here, which is pretty cool. 2 issues for $5.
That's in 3D?
I think it has glasses. So yeah, it says it's in 3D.
I'll take it.
Grant Morrison and Dudley. We can open it up and inspect it. Because that does sound like a very fun concept. There you go. I'll let you explore that. I'm going to move these out real quick.
Yeah.
All New Inhumans bundle, issue 1 through 6 for $10.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wait, I feel the glasses. Yeah, right there. That's what it was. Curse of the Mutant Sec. That was the arc I was trying to think of. I think that's what they were calling it.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's in my blind spot there.
Yeah. More Impulse, issue 6 through 9 for $5. X-Men vs. Vampires. 2-issue mini. All 2 issues for $4. Amanda and Gunn from Image. 1997 Image. Complete 4-issue series for $4. I feel like I need one more now because the racks.
Now there's a story I would love to see. Dracula biting the neck of Phoenix.
I think Phoenix wins.
Yeah, but with the energy coming from her, do something to Dracula as well.
Probably kill him. I feel like it would just instantly kill him.
Dracula in Marvel is pretty strong, but yeah, I feel like
The Phoenix.
that would probably be the clincher there.
The Phoenix, though, it's kind of strong.
All right, last bundle. New Avengers 26 through 30 of Brian Michael Bendis's New Avengers run. This is the complete AVX tie-in story arc. So you get the New Avengers perspective of the AVX event. And a lot of the New Avengers members were very much heavily featured in AVX. So I would say this is a pretty important tie-in.
Iron Fist.
$8.
Iron Fist especially.
Yeah.
Important.
Definitely. All right. That's going to do it for us for this week. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. We won't be here next week, but the week after we will be back. As always, follow us on social media at Fat Jack's Comicrypt on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Reach out during the week if there's any issues you guys are looking for. Let us know. We'll try and hook you up. 50% back off. 50% back issue sale. I can't say it right once.
Back off.
Back off. 50% off all back issues in store. So in-store purchases, you can get 50% off back issues. So take advantage of that while we got that going on. Please subscribe to The Experience. We're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers. And Jay, any shows I should know about on The Experience coming up this week?
Yeah, starting off our day tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, we're going to have Talking Shop with Miss Jen. She'll have 1 or 2 guests. It depends on some weeks. Then after that at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, we're going to have Comic Collectibles with Rex, John, and Rock and Robbie. Then we're going to be taking a little bit of a break, and then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, we're going to have the Devil's Advocates with Kyle and Bronze Age Nerds.
There you go. So plenty of shows to tune in to on The Experience. So make sure you guys check out those shows as well. And I hope everyone has a lovely week. And we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.